afternoon, students. Today we are going to perform experiment to study the intensity response of photodiode or photocell or solar cell and verify its inverse square law of radiation using a photoelectric cell. Means that we will use photoelectric cell to verify inverse square law. So in this instrument we will check the intensity response of this photocell, or this is the photocell. It is a selenium photocell. I think you are familiar with what is a photocell. Photocell is a photosensitive device. Photosensitive device means when light will fall on it, it will produce current. This is for this experiment we need mainly three components. First is the light source. This is the light source. You will ignite this light. This light will fall on this photosensitive device. It is a photocell. It is a selenium photocell. Okay, the detail about this experiment, what is a photocell, what is selenium cell, how does it works, all things are given in the manual. You can see in the manual on the website. Or to download the manual, you can download it from the website of physics department. So, and this is the we will study the photocell characteristics. So this is the apparatus for that. This is a millivolt, means we have a voltage meter. Voltmeter is there. It will measure voltage in millivolt, and we have a current ammeter. We have a meter in which microammeter is the we are using a micrometer because it will produce very low amount of current. So actually this experiment is performed in dark room. So for that purpose we will now switch off the light. Okay, so let us understand that how to make connection. So this is the photocell characteristic apparatus. Here we have ammeter and this is millivolt meter. So connect this photocell on to this ampere meter and voltmeter at the same time. Okay. So here we have two connections, two wires connected through voltmeter and two wires connected through milliammeter, so that we can measure both current and voltage. So now what we have to do, we have to study the intensity response of this photocell. Intensity response means that how this photocell, this selenium cell behaves, how it responds toward the intensity of the light. Okay, so intensity in simple words means the number of particles falling on a unit area in a unit time. So in case of this experiment, here we are using the intensity of light. So intensity of light means that the number of photons falling on unit area and unit time. Okay, if we have more intensity means large number of photons will fall on this surface, on the unit surface in a unit time. One photon will remove one electron. So it means if I have more intensity means more photons, so they will remove more electrons, hence we will get more current. Okay, so what we have to check? We have to check the intensity response of this photodiode or photocell. Okay, so in this manner we have to change either the intensity of light. So how we can change the intensity of light? We can change the intensity of the light by placing this light source closer or farther to this photocell. If this is at a large distance, from this photocell, it means the intensity is somewhat lesser as compared to when it is placed at some closer distance to this photosensitive device. See, so if I bring this light source more closer, so more intensity will be there. Okay, so this here, now how to measure the distance, how you can measure that what is the which is more closer and which is more farther. So this is the meter scale. So this is the meter scale. Here you can position either this or this. Either you fix this photosensitive device or selenium cell, or fix this. At least one of them should be fixed. and one of them should be moving. So for simplicity, for this time I am fixing this photocell and moving this light source. Okay, so first let me switch off the light source so that I get the reading at 0 microampere. It means that there is no light source, means there is no current. However, you can see that this experiment is being performed in a dark room. So dark room means that the entry of the light from outside is prohibited, because we have to check the intensity response of our light source, because the light which is coming from outside will interfere with the readings that we are getting. So to avoid the stray light, we perform this experiment in dark room. So there is very small difference, if there is very large difference. So this is the sensitivity of the device. Sensitivity of the device means very small change in current, very small value, very small change in intensity will induce large reflection in current. So this is the sensitivity. Further, you can say whenever you move this photocell, this light source more closer to the photocell, your value has risen to approximately very large, approximately 250, more than 250. Again, move this to more closer to the cell, value of current, you can see that it goes out of the scale. So here you can see that whenever you are changing, in the similar manner, you can see when I am moving this light source close farther from the lights from this photocell, the value of current is decreasing. So it shows that in the similar way, you can see whenever bringing this closer, value of current is increasing. Whenever bringing this farther from the photocell, the value of current is decreasing. So here you can see that whenever you are bringing this light source toward the photocell, the current is increasing, and whenever moving this away from the photocell, the value of current is decreasing. It means that on increasing, on bringing this photocell to the light, so this light source to the photocell, the intensity is being increased, so more current is being generated, so you are getting large deflection. Okay, so when you are moving this photocell farther from the this light source farther from this photocell, intensity is decreasing. Intensity decreasing means number of photons are less which are falling in this on this photosensitive device. So less current is generating, so less value of current is being recorded. So after that, what you will do, you will note down all these values. The value of D, you will get value of D from this meter scale, and value of current from this, and value of voltage from this. After that, you will plot this. You will plot deflection versus theta. So here you have to take the observations. Position of the lamp means where you have located, where you have located this photocell. I have located this at 0. Okay. Position of the lamp, I have placed it at 49. Position of the photocell, I have placed it at 0. Deflection is in microampere. Okay, you can understand. And this is the distance, so you will calculate the distance. Subtract from D1 into D2, you will get D. Now divide 1 by D square, and this will always be constant. Okay, now you have to plot this theta and D 1 by D square. You will get a straight line, so which shows that on changing the intensity, value of current is get changed. So this is what we have of about this experiment. So there are some precautions which should be taken by performing this experiment. First of all, make connections tightly, your connection should not be loose. Okay, and you have to perform this experiment in dark room. Dark rooms, we are performing this experiment in dark room because we have to avoid the stray light, because that stray light will affect your readings. Okay, because this is a photosensitive device. I have to check the intensity of this photocell, not from the light from the outside. Okay. So regarding all the details regarding this experiment are given in the manual. You can check the manual, and if you have any confusion, you can ask me. There are different types of photocells. We have photoemissive cell, photoconductive cell, photovoltaic cell. All these details have been given in the manual, and at the end of this manual, some Viva questions are also given. So you have to find the answer of this question. If you are unable to find these answer of these questions, you can ask me. Okay, so you try to answer these questions. This is the list of the questions you can see in the manual. Okay, so this is what we have about this experiment. Thank you.